Good evening, everybody. This is J.N. McGee, author of Little Girl Blues, Existence of an Image. Starting tonight, I'll be doing weekly video chats discussing my book, such as book themes, uh, taking poetry requests from the book or reading a poem from the book, breaking it down. Also, I will be answering questions if you have any, and also relating real life situations or my situations to the book. So I had a couple of questions. The first question is aimed at Shanika Palm, which is my cousin. I've never seen her, but she sent me a message on Facebook, and she was wanting to know where did the idea of the book cover came from. Um, Even way before I decided to self publish, I used to think if I ever did want to publish my book, what would be the book cover? And when I had the title "Little Girl Blues: Existence of Image," I imagine a little girl in front on a swing in front of a mirror, and that's what I wanted. Even myself, when I was a little girl, I loved the swing. I loved the swing. My great grandfather, he had a swing built on his porch, and every time we went to see him, I would always get on the swing first. That's what I did. My sister would do it along with me. That's what I want to do. I want to swing. It was fun. It was relaxing, and even when I get a house of my own, I want to swing. And dealing with existence of an image, when you were young, you always wondered, what would I be like, what would I look like when I grow up, or what would I be when I get older. So that's how the book cover actually embodied or put emphasis on the book title "Little Girl Blues: Existence of an Image." And Miss Francesca Webster is my book cover designer. She's very awesome. She's very flexible. She's understanding. She got skills. She knows what she's doing. When I first proposed my idea to her, she was excited. She said it was a challenge, and for her to just come through on that book cover, I greatly respect her. Respect her professionalism. She's just a great person to work with. So that was all her doing, and she added a little twist, like, did I want the little girl to be looking in the mirror or looking at the audience with the mirror in front? I told her to surprise me. So with the little girl looking in the mirror and the reflection is looking back at you, that's pretty cool, and I just loved it. So thank you, Miss Francesca. Hope I answered your question, Shanika. So the next question I want to talk about, it deals with three individuals. One is my mother, of course, and the other two, one is an author. Her name is Miss Kelly Miller, and an editor by the name of Miss Diane. All three ladies asked the same question, so I'm just gonna summarize what they asked. Basically, they asked me, why did I use a white little girl instead of a black little girl? Well, to be honest with you, and I'm going to be totally honest, when I came up with the idea, I don't care about race. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very abstract / general person. All I wanted, what I saw, was a little girl on a swing in front of a mirror. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about race. Please understand, this book doesn't deal with race at all. Because when Miss Francesca sent me the finished product of what the book cover looked like, I saw myself as a little girl in that swing looking at me. And we all have experienced that type of moment in our life where we kind of look at ourselves and be like, wow, I remember when I used to wonder, and look at me now. So my book is not about race. I love everybody. I focus on people's spirit, because their spirit is what makes them, their essence, not if you're black or white, brown, whatever. I don't care about that stuff. I wasn't raised to to care about race. You know, I love everybody. So please don't restrict my book with linear thinking. It's not about race. It's not about race. You're going to miss the message concentrating on the trees. You're not going to get past the forest if you're constantly looking at how many trees there are, or you're getting yourself lost. So don't get lost in, that kind of thinking. I know I'm an African American woman, and I use what I had. That's how open I am. So I encourage you, the readers, the audience, to please have an open mind. Don't let that stop you from reading or getting through the forest to get to where you really need to be with this book, because it's very powerful messages, especially for people that struggle with image, especially for people who struggling with knowing and finding out who they are, people who silently suffer and don't tell anybody because you don't want people to worry about you, and you try to put on this brave front that you're okay and you're really not okay. Or for the other people that create so many different personas, so many different masks, to where you don't even know who you are. I mean, whatever you're looking for when you when you get ready to purchase this book, the message is there. You're not alone. I'm going through it myself. No, I haven't gotten over it, but I'm going through it myself. But I'm learning how to find myself. So that's what the book is about. Dealing with image, dealing with identity, dealing with yourself, dealing with self-discovery. And some of us have been dealing with things from childhood, and we're still dealing with stuff from childhood. So please, 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 I just, my call to action is, don't restrict the book, because it's not what you perceived it to be. It just is. It's a work of art. Art just is. I mean, I'm an artist. I'm just an artist with words. So that's all I have tonight. Mother, Miss Kelly Miller and Miss Diane, I really hope I answered your questions. And again, Shanika, I hope I answered your questions. If anybody else have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly. You can reach me on Facebook, Jazz Legal My Own Mac or MC. I'm on Twitter at Blue Poet Evolves, and I'm also on Instagram, eyes 2, the number 2, your soul 30. It's been a very, very, very enlightening pleasure talking to you guys tonight. Again, I hope you buy my book, which is on Amazon and is available paperback and Kindle version. I look forward to doing another chat, and it's late, so let's just enjoy ourselves, be blessed out there, be safe, and remember, it's all a learning and growing experience to get to the next level. You can't get to the next level if you're constantly trying to stay in the same place. You're not going to grow like that. The purpose is to grow and be better, and then pass on wisdom to plant a seed. And I mean a positive seed. Plant a seed. So, adios.